Welcome to a video I've wanted to make for a very long time, for almost no other reason than I had these clips just sitting on my computer, waiting to be either deleted or used, and I figured I'll make a video about it. At the time, I had a live voiceover that I intended to just kind of release along with the raw video, but I found that I was A, not good at it because I hadn't really practiced playing and doing voice at the same time. I didn't really have too much of an idea of what I wanted to do going into this. And B, it was just really quiet. I had a roommate at the time and I was doing it late at night, so I wasn't talking loud enough. So now I'm doing a voiceover just over the gameplay. In a sense, I'm kind of reacting to what I'm seeing the same way that you might be as the audience member. I'll try to describe my thought process as best I can. So first of all, let's talk about what I'm playing here. This is a mod pack called FtB University from the Feed the Beast launcher. The idea of this mod pack is to essentially teach you how to play with a lot of the most popular mods that you see in a lot of different mod packs. There are mods like Botania and Mechanism and Applied Energistics that tend to appear in most of the major mod packs. For the longest time on servers that I would play on with my friends, they would be pretty good at handling these more complicated mods. And I would get sort of the basics, but I would get caught up and I would feel a little bit out of the loop. And most of the time, the way to learn about these mods is by reading wikis. And for me, it may have been that I just didn't have the patience to sit there and study multiple wiki pages, kind of navigating through hyperlinks. But this mod pack offers an excellent resource in the quest book that very cohesively leads you from the beginning to the end of each mod in its progression, its complexity. It teaches you about the various power systems like FE. It teaches you various things that help you understand the fundamental structure of each mod and how to progress and how to utilize them even in conjunction with other mods. Now, I'm going to start to speed things up because it's going to be boring just watching me walk around collecting seeds, flowers, and plants. You'll notice, too, that my inventory is already starting to fill up pretty quickly just with the variety of items that are available in mod packs like this. And it's even something I've noticed with modern vanilla Minecraft. There's just a lot of stuff that you can pick up and collect nowadays. It's one of the reasons I tend to actually gravitate towards modded Minecraft nowadays as opposed to vanilla. You see, inventory management becomes such a huge part of this game. You've only got, 27 plus another hotbar of 9, so I guess a total of 36 item slots. But there's far more than 36 varieties of items in the game, and especially when you start creating things like wooden stairs and half slabs. Well, all of a sudden, one item or a set of design items can turn into an entire hotbar of just one type of wood. So while there are a number of mods that either add exciting new worlds to the game, like the Twilight Forest, or Mechanism will allow you to double, triple, quadruple, or even quintuple your ingot outputs from the ores that you collect in the world. I think the mods that have the most profound impact on the gameplay are the ones that allow you to store things in more elegant ways. The Drawers mod is one that we'll see pretty soon. It's one that allows you to take just huge numbers of items, and instead of filling up, double chests of, 27 full stacks of cobblestone, well, you can all shove them all into just one little drawer. And eventually you can upgrade the storage of that drawer, and eventually you can create things called compacting drawers that will automatically compress the cobblestone into a new item. So basically 9 cobblestone become 1 compressed cobblestone, and then 9 compressed cobblestone become 1 double compressed cobblestone. It goes up several tiers. Eventually you can just have an insane amount of storage in one cube, as opposed to, like I said, double chests all over the place. Then once you compound drawers with applied energistics that allow you to kind of import and export items to a central system, well, you get a really, really elegant way of sitting around and crafting things using everything in your connected inventory. But of course, we are a long, long way from that. We're going to start just by tunneling underground and, just getting set up with the basics. I'm going to make a chest. I'm going to also take a peek in a moment here at the quest book, which you'll see. And I would recommend this, by the way, this mod pack to anyone that likes the idea of playing with Feed the Beast mods, major mods that overhaul the game, but they're just, intimidated by the sheer amount of, information that you need to kind of read up on in order to play with them effectively. So here, now that I'm safe, I'm going to open up the quest book, and we can see that there's, tabs that kind of lead you through with little arrows. And here we have a task. It says, welcome, this, pack teaches you some things, and then what you do is you click these little rewards, and there's actually rewards for completing each of the tasks. Now, sometimes they're just little, bonus prizes, like a little bit of meat to get me started. Oh, great, I don't have to make a farm to collect food right away. I got a little bit of a buffer. And then the next thing, of course, is these starting house prefabs, and then I think there's a moderate house prefab. So what this is giving me is actually a piece of a mod called prefab that is just like super powerful in a way that I haven't seen a lot of other mods work. It takes out a lot of the, what some people might consider is a tedious part of Minecraft, which is like, okay, if I want to create a house, what I want to do is, get a bunch of materials, plan it out, maybe start building. These prefabs, which we'll see in a second, just allow you to place it down on the ground, and it automatically builds a house for you. You can select from a number of different options. And so after making a chest, I take these rewards, and I don't really have a reason to use them yet. It's nighttime. I don't have a plot of land picked out. But as I put I watch back at myself putting these into this one chest, I realize this is the first chest I made in the entire world. And after talking about storage, it's really interesting to see, how far I've come. I have the foresight of what comes in the future. And so there's a lot to be excited about. But for now, we're at the basics. We're collecting wood. And of course, the reward for this is some crazy tool that essentially does everything that an axe, a shovel, and a pickaxe do, all in one tool. Very, very useful. And it lasts a while. So it's a great little, again, like a little bonus item that isn't really teaching you much about the mods other than, this item exists and it's kind of useful. But it's really, really useful to have around and good for getting started when essentially all you want to do in this mod pack is learn how the more complex mods work. I don't need to go around collecting, materials for the next pickaxe and this and that. I just kind of want to get started. Now, I'm going to speed up the footage just a little bit here as I wrap up this video. I don't want any of them to be too long. I also don't know my limit for, how long my YouTube videos can be, so I want to abide by that. But my goal is to just kind of at least get rid of all the footage I have, uploading it to YouTube in these, video formats. And, just hopefully people will like to see kind of a little playthrough of Feed the Beast, a little bit of a learning experience. I'd also love to continue this journey, either by creating more videos like these or maybe doing like live recording videos or even streaming. But I got to be able to generate some interest in it before I do that. So let me know if you like this video, if you like the style of the video, if you want to see more of it. I'd be super happy to do it. I just, I don't have all the time in the world, so got to make it count. But yeah, thanks for watching this video. Yeah, and hopefully see you next time.